Since the start of 2026, the United States has been gripped by a surge in violence linked to Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, the federal agency responsible for immigration control. The deaths of 2 American citizens in Minneapolis during ICE operations have sparked widespread outrage and triggered massive protests across the country. Demonstrators in cities like San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles are demanding accountability and reform, highlighting concerns over the agency's increasingly aggressive tactics. This wave of unrest marks a pivotal moment in the national debate over immigration policy and law enforcement practices. The situation continues to evolve, with political leaders and the public closely watching for further developments. Since Donald Trump returned to the presidency, the United States has witnessed a significant tightening of its immigration policy. The budget allocated to Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, has tripled, and the agency's workforce has doubled within a single year. This expansion has enabled ICE to conduct increasingly forceful operations in public spaces, including schools, restaurants, and hospitals. Agents, often masked and heavily armed, now carry out raids that target not only undocumented migrants, but sometimes even individuals with proper documentation. These aggressive tactics have sparked widespread concern and debate about their impact on American society and civil liberties. The deaths of Renee Good and Alex Pretty in Minneapolis have become flashpoints in the national debate over ICE practices. Renee Good, a 37-year-old American citizen, was killed by an ICE agent during a traffic stop, with the official account claiming self-defense. However, video evidence has cast doubt on this version, fueling widespread outrage. Similarly, Alex Pretty, a nurse, was shot by ICE agents while attempting to assist a woman during a chaotic operation. Footage from bystanders contradicts the authorities' narrative, showing Pretty was disarmed before he was fatally shot. These incidents have ignited protests and intensified scrutiny of ICE's methods across the country. Political reactions to the recent ICE incidents have been sharply divided. President Trump has defended the agency, blaming the chaos on Democratic officials and accusing them of obstructing law enforcement efforts. In contrast, former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton have called for justice, urging citizens to stand up against injustice and demand accountability from the government. Notably, some Republican voices, including state governors, have begun to express concerns about ICE's tactics, marking a shift in the party's traditional support for the agency. This growing criticism from within the Republican ranks highlights the increasing polarization and debate over immigration enforcement in the United States. Recent opinion polls indicate a significant shift in public sentiment across the United States. A majority of Americans now believe that the methods used by ICE are excessively violent, with nearly 1 in 5 Republicans sharing this concern. This growing consensus reflects a broader unease about the agency's practices and accountability. As the midterm elections approach, these attitudes are likely to influence political debates and may drive calls for legislative reforms. The evolving public opinion could have a substantial impact on the outcome of the elections and the future direction of immigration policy. Institutional tensions have escalated as a power struggle unfolds between the federal government and local authorities. The Justice Department, closely aligned with the Trump administration, has sidelined local investigators from key inquiries into recent deaths, raising concerns about transparency and accountability. Meanwhile, debates over funding for the Department of Homeland Security have intensified, with several Democratic lawmakers threatening to block the budget if it includes continued support for ICE. This standoff could lead to a partial shutdown of the federal government, further complicating efforts to address the ongoing crisis. The situation underscores deep divisions within American governance, as both sides grapple with the implications of federal intervention and local autonomy. The recent events involving ICE have sparked an unprecedented wave of public mobilization across the United States. For the first time, citizens from diverse political backgrounds are uniting to demand accountability and reform in immigration enforcement. This surge of activism reflects a broader shift in societal attitudes, as more Americans question the balance between security and civil rights. With upcoming midterm elections and legislative debates on the horizon, the country stands at a crossroads where the outcome could fundamentally reshape both immigration policy and the role of federal agencies. The current climate signals a pivotal moment, potentially redefining the relationship between government and the people it serves.